by the hand, lead me to the land that you understand.
The killer is white, aged between 30 and 45. He doesn't act on impulse, but plans his crimes in a very meticulous fashion. He doesn't have anything personal against the victims. That's why he covers their faces with mud, to make them anonymous.
Why does he kill them if he doesn't have anything against them?
For him, they're more of an image, a symbol. That's probably why he gives them an origami figure and an orchid as gifts to apologize for what he's done to them.
Very interesting. And where does all that get us?
The best way of tracking a predator is to be familiar with his behavior.
That may be true in novels, but there's a child's life at stake here.
Continue, Jaden.
One detail attracted my attention. The interval between the time when a victim disappears and the time when the body is found ranges from 3 to 5 days. But the rainfall is always at 6 inches, give or take 10%.
What on earth does that mean?
All the victims were drowned in rainwater. The killer kills only in the fall when there is plenty of rain. It could be that he puts them in some sort of well or tank that is open to the skies and that fills up with rainwater. The more it rains, the less time the victim has to live. Then I studied the geographical distribution of the murders. Generally, a killer commits his first murder near to where he lives, so he has a safe place to flee to if any complications arise. The more confident he becomes, the further he roams from his base. By analyzing the locations where the victims disappeared, I was able to isolate a zone where the killer might live.
And what size is this, zone?
For the moment, about 10 square miles.
Ah, great. There must be 10,000 people live in that sort of area. You gonna question them one by one?
That would take too long. You know what?
It may not give us the address of the killer, but at least it's something to go on. Blake, if you've got a better plan, I'm willing to listen. Don't be shy. I'm all ears.
So what's next?
There are 2 suspects whose psychological profile might fit and can be connected to the comfort zone. I'd like to question them.
Ah, damn it. We're wasting our time with this bullshit. The killer's out there somewhere, and we gotta get off our asses and find...
He wants to question suspects, you idiot. Go for
Blake,
him. No.
I've had just about enough of your shit. You've been chasing this guy for what? 2 years? And what are you caught, huh? Nothing. Abso-fucking-lutely nothing.
What, you think you can do a better fucking job than me with your psychology degree and your great glasses? Well, let me tell you something, pal. That don't mean zip when it comes to getting out there. You're just a fucking bureaucrat.
No,
Your
just keep
vast
going.
experience hasn't prevented 8 victims from being murdered.
Fucking asshole!
That's enough! You said it took 6 inches of rainfall before the victim died. How much time do we have left?
If the weather forecasts are right, less than 72 hours. No answer. We waste our time coming here.
Maybe we should have a little look inside anyway.
There's nobody home.
I think you can do
There
that.
is now.
I'm not sure that's entirely legal.
I think that's partially legal.
Call the cops.
Alright, so you tell me, guys, is this the origami
Looks
killer?
like Nathaniel Williams
Or
is a
this
pretty religious
or
guy.
Is this just some nut job?
He's a God-fearing idiot, waiting for the end of the world. We questioned him a few months back because he was causing a disturbance in the park. He was ranting and raving. Said he heard voices.
A glass of milk for Santa.
Had this
Christ
idea
when
in
he
his
comes
sick
to
little
deliver
head that I was the
presents?
Antichrist. I'd come to
the
Earth to
cookies.
persecute him. Real twisted.
I mean, in real life, we would just consider this guys like this a freaking crazy nut job, but whatever. That's a lot of drugs. Jesus. Could you get out of my way, sir? More drugs, huh? Wait, I think I saw something else in there. Right here in this corner. Did I ever see this? Oh, never mind. It's just a chair with a couple candles on it. And I guess maybe a couple Bibles. Oh, the guy hasn't washed his dishes in like a decade. Good Lord, man. Okay. What's down here? Nothing. Okay, that's really just a picture of Jesus.
Good timing, Nathaniel. Just the man we're looking for.
Angels and ministers of grace defend us.
I'm Agent Norman Jaden, FBI. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
As God is my witness, I haven't done anything. I'm innocent.
Relax. Nobody's accusing you of anything. We just want to talk.
About life.
Nathaniel, do you remember where you were last Tuesday at 4:30 p.m.?
Here. I was here. I was praying. All day.
Was there anybody with you?
No.
Jesus?
No, I was alone.
Where do you work, Nathaniel? You have a job?
My sole occupation is praying to the all-merciful Lord for the salvation of humanity.
It's a crappy alibi.
Why all the crucifixes? You afraid of something?
The hour is nigh, and the wrath of God shall strike men down. I'm preparing for the end of the world.
What about the voices, Nathaniel? Do you still hear the voices? We know who talks to you, don't we, Nathaniel? Or we both know who talks to you.
Don't speak that
Better
way.
just stand down and leave Blake to it.
What does he say?
I gotta stop Blake. He's going too far.
Blake, what are you doing?
I can't talk about it. You mustn't talk about it.
I've got to do something.
He orders you to go
That's
and find
enough.
new prey,
Leave
doesn't
him
he?
alone.
He needs
I guess
more,
Blake's trying to break him,
more.
but what good is a confession if he does?
Carter, shit! Are you out of your mind?
No! You mustn't mention him. You'll bring him here.
He told you to go and find that kid in the park. The voice
Shit!
is torn.
Blake is totally out of his mind. I can't just
You
stand
wanted
around
him
and
to
do
stop,
nothing.
Didn't you, Nathaniel?
What's he doing? Why is he provoking him like that?
So you obeyed them to make them stop.
Maybe
You took
Blake
that boy
knows
when
what
you
he's
were
doing
around
after
him.
all.
Isn't that right?
The guy is terrified of Blake. He really thinks he's the Antichrist or something.
Stop! You killed them, didn't you, Nathaniel? Are you gonna confess, you bastard?
You are the Antichrist.
Put down the gun,
I shall
Nathaniel.
dispatch you to your
Oh,
father
God.
in hell. He is the son of Satan. He was sent to earth to destroy us.
For Christ's sakes, shoot!
Calm down, Nathaniel. Nobody here wants to hurt you. Put the gun down. Keep calm. Everything is gonna be fine, Nathaniel.
Team, You shall regret confronting the emissary of the Lord. You shall know divine power.
I'm here to help you, Nathaniel. To get rid of the voices in your head, but you have to trust me.
Christ all powerful, defend us in our battle with the forces of evil. Protect us from the cunning and wiles of the demon. May God Almighty manifest the power of his empire, and may divine power cast Satan and all the other spirits that prowl the world in search of souls into the darkest depths of hell.
Enough, Nathaniel! Put the gun down! Immediately! Back away. Slowly. Now drop the gun. Drop it, Nathaniel. Put your hands on your head.
Alright. We got this.
Turn
taken care
around.
of. Yeah, we got it taken care of.
Motherfucker!
In the name of the Lord, I exorcise thee, Satan.
Okay, freak, the show's over. You're under arrest. Pretty damn cool under the circumstances. I would've just shot him.
A gun isn't the answer to every problem, Blake.
Maybe not, but most of the time it helps.